Hey guys, the sponsor of today's video is my very own company, Praise Hair Care. If you want to grow your hair longer and healthier while eliminating breakage and split ends, then you need to get our Blossom Box for all hair types, lengths, and textures. It comes with our 2-in-1 Growth and Nourishing Oil, our signature bamboo brush, and our satin scrunchie. The bamboo bristles gently massage your scalp, stimulating blood flow and leading to hair growth. Our 2-in-1 hair oil helps your hair grow stronger and healthier. It has over 15 amazing benefits for your hair. It prevents against breakage, dryness, split ends. It's also very soothing, so it gets rid of a dry, itchy, flaky scalp. This super oil is made with 100% natural ingredients and is cruelty-free. Another thing I love about the bamboo brush is that it has anti-static properties, so if you struggle with frizz like me, this is definitely the brush for you. After brushing, my hair is always left feeling super soft and silky. Last but not least, our satin scrunchie is going to make you want to throw away all your regular hair ties. Regular hair ties can cause a lot of friction and tangles, but our satin scrunchies are so smooth it prevents all that damage. If long, healthy hair is a goal for you, this is definitely the bundle you'll need. Bye! Hey guys, today we're going to be doing a single Dutch braid tutorial. I'm taking a bit of a different approach and doing a voiceover because I feel like my back's going to be turned the whole video, so it'll be hard to speak to the camera. But anyways, first I'm going in with some hair oil. I'm braiding on damp hair per usual because when I take the braid out in the morning, the waves always look so pretty. And they just hold a lot better when my hair is damp. Now I'm just giving a gentle brush through real quick so it's easy to braid. And where you start your braid will affect how your heatless waves come out if that's what you want to do. So the higher up you start, the more natural it'll look because the waves will look like they're coming from the root, versus if you start maybe like mid head back, the top hair is going to be looking more straight and then the mid to ends of your hair are going to be looking more wavy, which is a more personal preference, but as you see here, I'm starting at more the top of my head for a more natural look. Dutch braids. Dutch braids are all about braiding the hair pieces under each other, so if you know how to braid, you know how to Dutch braid. I grabbed a section of hair at the top of my head and divided it into 3 sections and began braiding the pieces under each other. After starting to form your braid, you're just going to want to grab sections of hair from each side of your head. So when it's the right section's turn to be braided, you're just going to add some extra hair into that section and braid it under. And then the same for the left side, you're going to pick up some hair from your left side, add it to the left section, and then braid it under. You'll get a better visual of me doing this once I turn around. By the way, this is a crazy arm workout. You can definitely skip arm day if you're just braiding your hair. Okay, as you can see here, it's the left side's turn to be braided, so I'm just picking up some hair from the left side, adding it to that left section, and then I'm going to braid it under the middle piece. The most important thing about a Dutch braid is that you're braiding the pieces under each other, because over each other is going to give you a French braid, which is still equally as pretty. By the way, I have a full single French braid tutorial already uploaded to my channel. Now I just picked up some hair from the right side, added it to the left piece, and I'm braiding that piece under as well. And this is the same pattern you follow until there's no hair left to grab to add to each section. So again, we're back to the left side. I'm adding some hair to the left piece, and then I'm going to braid it under the middle piece. Your arms will probably be burning by this point, but you just have to push through. Now we're back over on the right, picking up some hair as I go, adding it to the right piece, and then I braid it under the middle piece. Notice how I'm running my hand through my hair after adding hair to each section. This is just to keep the process as neat as possible. Especially on long hair, if you don't do this, your hair will start reverse braiding from the bottom up. It's crazy. Feel free to shake those hands out if you really can't stand the burn. I also want to make it a point to say that I've been braiding my own hair since I was like 13 years old. And when I first started braiding my hair, I wouldn't even wear them out because I was embarrassed with how sloppy and loose they looked. So I would really just braid my hair for the point of heatless waves because it was really a time saver. When I was in high school, I can sleep in and it just looks really pretty. It wasn't until I was about 15 or 16 where I started braiding well enough for me to feel confident to walk out of the house in a braid. And after that, I could braid my hair without looking, no mirror necessary, blindfolded with a hand tied behind my back. I got this. All that took for me was practice and not giving up. And the same thing goes for you. Don't feel discouraged if it's feeling sloppy in the beginning. You can practice at home and wear them to sleep like I did. And as you keep braiding, as you keep practicing, they're only going to get nicer. You're going to start braiding neater. You're going to start braiding tighter. You're going to start braiding faster. All good things take time. Just remember to be gentle with yourself and be patient. Now that there's no extra hair left to grab to each section, I'm just braiding normally all the way down. And similar to what I said earlier, the farther down you braid, the more natural the waves are going to look. Because let's say you stop braiding halfway for the tail section, your ends are just going to be straight and then the rest is wavy. So that's not very a natural look, but you know, to each their own. And then finally, when you're done braiding your tail, you're just going to want to secure it with a hair tie. I like to go in with a little bit more hair oil, just a few drops to tame any flyaways, especially if I'm going to be stepping out in the Dutch braid. I also like to add a little hair oil afterwards, even to the tail of the braid, because it'll have my waves looking super shiny and soft. Then if I'm going out in the braid, I also like to take a little styling comb and brush those flyaways down after applying the oil. This will just give an overall neater and cleaner look. But if I was just wearing this braid to sleep, I would not have done this step. But look how clean it looks. I'm ready to step out. Here's a look from the back. I've received so many comments saying a Dutch braid is like a warrior braid or reminds you of Avatar, Katniss Everdeen, and I absolutely love that comparison. It's so true. But this brings us to the end of the tutorial. I really hope it was helpful, and I hope you enjoyed watching. If you have any other questions, feel free to drop them in the comments, and I'll be sure to answer those. And if this tutorial helped you, please come back and tell me. Leave a comment letting me know if this tutorial worked for you and if you're starting to Dutch braid your own hair better, easier. And I'm also going to show you what the waves look like when I take them out in the morning. Until next time, my loves. Bye.